Hey guys, my name is Charlotte aka Holly Sense here on YouTube. I make beauty, fashion and lifestyle videos, so if you're into that kind of thing, please hit the subscribe button down below. So in today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, we are testing the L'Oreal Infallible Stick Sculpt Foundation. This is kind of advertised as like cover, conceal and contour. So you can kind of use the darker sticks as a contour stick, the lighter sticks as a highlighter stick. So I do a bunch. I have the shade 130 Vanilla, which is like this. I think that's about right for me. I just tested it on my hand in the shop, so let's hope we're right. I have primed with the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer. I believe these are new out. By the way, I do want to try the foundation like the other ones, but like they're the infallible ones. But this intrigued me. I haven't got a stick foundation. I've never actually tried a stick foundation, so I thought I'd give it a go. What I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to do one half with a foundation brush and one half with a beauty blender, just to see how well it does with both. Okay, so I'm going to take my trusty Jeffree Star highlighter for the mirror. I don't use this highlighter too much because I love the colour of it, but it doesn't quite give me the glow that I want. I think it's a bit too like glittery, if that makes sense. But anyway, so I don't know how much I'm meant to put on with this kind of thing. I'm just going to kind of dot it. I'm probably putting too much on. Okay, that should be about right. I'm putting some on my nose because it's very red today. Okay, so I'm going to use the Real Techniques beauty sponge on this side of my face and just see how well it's blending in. Okay, first impressions is it's blended quite well, but it's got like barely any coverage with this. I'm gonna see what it's like with the brush, but right now I'm not seeing a whole lot of coverage. I'm gonna do some digging. Okay, so I went on the Superdrug website just to have a look, and it says it's highly pigmented and creamy. I'll agree with that. Super blendable and super buildable, 24-hour long lasting wear, and has 12 shades. Doesn't say if it's meant to be a certain kind of coverage, but I'm guessing because it's buildable, it's light coverage but can be built to medium. So I'm going to test out my theory. I'm also going to wear the makeup all day and let you know how long it lasts later on. Okay, so I have put a lot more on. I'm having to like go around to see what the viewfinder is showing, because I've kind of changed my camera angle slightly. So again, beauty blender on this side. I have to say, this blends really nice. It doesn't like sit funny on the skin either, which is always nice. Okay, so that is a much better coverage. Now I've gone in again. So I'd say that's fairly reasonable that you can have light and medium coverage depending on how much you put on. Some days I do like light coverage if I'm not doing much, but I still want like some foundation on. Other times I don't. So I'm going to go in again with the Real Techniques face brush. Okay. I think I prefer it blended with the beauty blender. It's a bit more cakey on the side where I've used a foundation brush. Well, it's not like a foundation, but you know, a brush. Okay, for the sake of my face, I am going to blend out the other side with the beauty blender as well, just because I want to look a bit more normal. I'm going to see how the Collection concealer is like on top of it. and see if it's kind of easily moved around when applying other products on. I'm going to take the beauty blender. So the concealer has like gone on perfectly fine on my skin, which is very good. I am going to set this. This is not my preferred setting powder, but I am waiting to get one soon. I'm going to use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. My chair's making a noise, by the way, sorry about that. I'm not like farting. I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush. There's already some in the lid because it's been on a bit of an angle. And I'm going to set my face, just kind of lightly. Well, I've got that all over my jeans. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day and I will get back to you on how I think it has lasted and with my final thoughts. Okay, so it is a few hours later. As you can tell, I have the rest of my makeup on. It's about 5 o'clock now and I thought I would film while I have good lighting. It's still completely bright outside, it's not even getting dark, but this room gets kind of dull because the sun sets like that way. Well, technically not that way, I should say. I have put my pug dressing gown on because I got a bit cold, frankly. So, this foundation so far, I mean it's been about 4 hours, has lasted really well. I did put setting spray on because I always put setting spray on. And I have like a highlight on that I wanted to keep on, frankly. But I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. I mean, it's still perfect. I'll let you know in the description how well it lasts by the time I take it off. But it is just still flawless. My chin actually has stayed pretty well intact. Some redness has shown through, but that happens with every single foundation I use, primer, setting spray and all. That's fairly normal for me. So I would definitely recommend this product. I think it's $8.99 or $7.99. I can't quite remember. I feel like it's $8.99. Even just to use as a contour, I think I would maybe try it out as well, because of how nicely it blends out. You get a fair amount of product in there. It's not too bad. Although, don't know why it needs to be this long, but maybe just to hold it easier. And again, for the price, it's not too bad. Very creamy. I definitely recommend a beauty blender rather than like a foundation brush. Just because it was a bit cakey with the brush, but I suppose it depends on the brush. And that brush wasn't the cleanest brush. So, but I do prefer a beauty blender anyway, with most foundations. So yeah, I really highly recommend this. I think it's a good little product. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit like and subscribe down below. That would be great. And I'll see you next time.